Dear students, welcome to the physics class. Today we will discuss some important topics. First is area vector. Now, area is a scalar quantity, but in some problems it is convenient to treat it as a vector quantity. Okay, any area element can be represented by a vector which is normal to the surface and drawn outward, and whose length represents the magnitude of the area. Okay, that is vector A is equal to A n cap, where n cap is a unit vector directed along to the vector which is normal to the surface and drawn outward. Okay, now next is electric flux. Now electric flux over an arbitrary area in the electric field is a measure of number of electric field lines passing through that surface. Okay, consider an arbitrary area in the non-uniform electric field. Then, to find the electric flux passing through this area, at first consider a small area element ds in it. Okay, and we can represent this small area element by area vector ds vector. Okay, as we discussed before. Okay, this area element can be represented by a area vector, that is ds vector. Now, since this is a small area element, so we can treat it as a planar surface, and we can consider a uniform electric field inside this. Then the small electric flux passing through this small area element will be d phi e, that is E dot ds vector. Then the total electric flux passing through the whole surface will be phi e is equal to integration of d phi, that is integration of E dot ds. Okay, we integrate the flux passing through this small area element, which gives the total electric flux passing through the whole surface. Okay, so phi e is equal to E dot ds. This is represent, if this area is a closed surface, then we can represent this by a closed integration. Okay, phi e is equal to closed surface integration of E dot ds. Okay, now this is the formula. Now talk about the unit of electric flux. By using the formula phi e is equal to E dot ds, unit will be the unit of E. The unit of E, electric field, is Newton per Coulomb. By we know the formula E is equal to F upon Q. So the unit of E is equal to Newton per Coulomb, and the unit of ds vector, ds represent an area vector, so its unit will be meter square. So the unit of electric flux will be Newton meter square per Coulomb. And if we talk about the dimension of phi e, electric flux, so the dimension of E, we use the formula phi e is equal to E dot ds. Now the dimension of phi e is equal to, the unit of E is equal to, E is, we know, F upon Q. We use the formula F upon Q, that is ml square T minus 2 is the formula of F, and the dimension of Q is, we use the formula Q is equal to IT, we get 80. And the dimension of ds, since ds is an area element, that is its dimension is L square. So the dimension of phi e will be m L cube T minus 3 A minus 1. Okay, this is the dimension of electric flux. Okay, it is a scalar quantity. Now, next is Gauss theorem. The electric flux passing through an imaginary surface, passing through a Gaussian surface in the electric field is equal to the 1 upon epsilon naught times the total charge inside the surface. Okay, again, the statement of Gauss theorem is the electric flux passing through an arbitrary surface, okay, or Gaussian surface in the electric field is equal to 1 upon epsilon naught times the total charge inside that surface. Okay, now proof. Consider a small arbitrary charge, small isolated charge Q at the center of a sphere having radius r, and the direction of electric field is outward. Again, consider a small area in this sphere which is represented by a area vector ds vector. Then the small electric flux passing through this small area element will be d phi e, which is equal to E dot ds. Okay, the small electric flux passing through this small area element will be d phi e is equal to E dot ds. Then the total electric flux passing through the whole sphere will be closed integration of d phi e, that is closed integration of E dot ds. Now, electric field and ds vector, area vector, both are drawn outwards and parallel to each other. So, by using the dot product, it will be E ds cos theta. Since they are parallel, that is E ds cos 0, and the value of cos 0 is 1, so we have we have E ds. Okay, closed integration of E ds. Now, E, the value of E is, by using the formula, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square ds. Now take the constant term outside the integration. We have 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square, closed integration of ds. Now ds is the area of the sphere. Now we know the formula of the area of the sphere, that is 4 pi r square. Now 4 cancel out each other, pi cancel out each other, r square cancel out each other. Then we have q upon epsilon naught. Okay, the total electric flux passing through this surface which have q charge is equal to 1 upon epsilon naught times the charge inside this area, okay, inside this surface. Okay, so the topic is done. Thanks for watching.